Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for joining me on this day, Friday, January 22nd, 2021. I am meteorologist Liam Kenny, and we have a lot to talk about today. This is probably going to be one of my biggest broadcasts that I've ever done, and to try and save as much time as I possibly can. Most of you know that whenever I try and save as much time as I possibly can, I usually do two parts, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. The first part of this video will feature the forecast for this upcoming weekend, and then also for next week. And then I'm also going to give you all a little information about a NFL football game coming up this Sunday, and whoever wins that game will actually advance to this year's upcoming Super Bowl. So it is a big, big game. We have two teams. I'll tell you what those teams are coming up in just a bit, but I'll give you all the information on that game in just a few minutes, and then that will be the end of my first part. And the second part will be information that will feature the extreme drought that the Southwest has seen. Most of you know that 2020 was by far the worst active wildfire season the Southwestern United States has ever seen in world history. Obviously, they are in an extreme and exceptional drought. I'll show you the latest drought monitor, and also if we're going to see any relief, any rain, because of these two main systems that we're going to be watching as we go throughout the late weekend and eventually into early next week. So here's real fast. Here's a current look at our national Doppler radar. We did get some relief here in the Southwest just because there was an area of low pressure down here that was just off the southern coast of California. Now it has moved towards the east and is now currently affecting the Gulf Coast and the Southeast. It really isn't affecting the Mid-Atlantic yet. It's basically just affecting right along the southern shores of the United States. States extending all the way from eastern Louisiana all the way out off to the coast of the Carolinas throughout the day today, and then early into the early parts of tomorrow morning. That's when the Carolinas will start to see most of their rain. Here's a better look here in the Northeast. We're still seeing some lake effects now just because of our main system up here that really still hasn't gotten too far off the shore, so we're still seeing some lake effect snow. Places like Buffalo, Burlington, Vermont, Albany, New York, you might be in the clear today. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, snow showers around you, and then also down towards Philadelphia. We're starting to see some clearing out, a mix of rain and snow, but mostly just cloudy skies today. Here's a better look here in the Southeast. As I said, all the way from the eastern coast of Louisiana all the way out to off the coast of the Carolinas, we're seeing a big rain shower just because of our area of low pressure right here, bringing all this moisture in from the southern Gulf of Mexico and also the southern part of the North Atlantic Ocean. Places like Birmingham, Alabama, New Orleans, Louisiana, just south of Atlanta, Savannah, Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida, getting into this now. Charleston, South Carolina, we are already in this, and we will be in it for the remainder of the day. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, we might start to see some showers as you go throughout the next maybe 1 or 2 hours. And then Wilmington, you are not just in it. You can see that that little band just to the southwest of you. But we will start to see or expecting some showers as you head into the afternoon today. Here's a better look here in the central U.S. All across the area because of our next system that will be coming in that will eventually bring some relief to the southwest. That's where we find our next system impacting places like North Platte, Sioux City, basically in the whole entire central part of Nebraska, stretching now to the southern parts of South Dakota. Snow showers just to the west of you in Denver, Colorado, right near Grand Junction. So anywhere in those higher elevations, definitely be looking for some snow showers. So here's the forecast for today, a complete mess along the whole Gulf Coast and the Southeast today. Please, if you're driving, please take extra proper precautions. We're still going to be dealing with some lake effects now, especially right in western New York, the northwestern parts of Pennsylvania, and extreme northeastern parts of Ohio. Basically, the whole entire state of Michigan will still be in the snow. And then as you get back down towards the west, big relief, thankfully, for the south. I'm not really going to focus on the south too much because I will get to that in the second part. So I'm really just going to focus for the eastern part of the country, the central and the eastern parts of the country for this part. And then as I said in that second part, I will give you more information on the relief. So here's a look as we start the weekend, a gorgeous start to the weekend for the whole entire eastern coast. New York City topping out at 31, Charlotte, North Carolina topping out at 52, Atlanta, Georgia topping out at 59, Nashville topping out at 49, Chicago a very chilly day, plenty of cloud cover out there topping out at 30, and then we're still watching that system impact parts of the northern plains. And then as you go into Sunday, this system that was out here in the west starts to now track east, so now we're going to be starting to see some thunder showers possibly in a place like Dallas, Texas, topping out at 67. Corpus Christi, a place that was very hit hard by Hurricane Harvey a few years ago. Plenty of thunderstorms out there for you, topping out at 77. Nashville, Tennessee, scattered showers throughout the day with a mix of sunshine and clouds, topping out at 55. And cannot forget about you in Atlanta, Georgia. Mostly cloud cover, topping out at 53. And then as you get into Monday, a very, very, very messy start. So I think the fourth, full week of 2021. As you can see, along the Ohio River Valley and especially in the Midwestern Plains, that's where we're going to be seeing most of that snow showers action. Kansas City, Chicago will be mostly the places that will see the most snow. I'm not exactly sure how much we're going to be watching as far as accumulations go. Maybe around 5 to 8 inches of rain if you're lucky. If you're right along that line, I would expect maybe no more than maybe an inch or so. And then as you go back down towards the south into the Kentucky River Valley and also into the Gulf Coast, plenty of snow, plenty of rain showers out there. Nashville topping at 68, Atlanta, Georgia topping out at 68 also, and New Orleans topping out at 76. Now, let's get into the football game that is going to be coming up this Sunday. So right now we have the NFC Conference Championship game this Sunday at 3:05, Lambeau Field in Wisconsin. It's going to be featuring the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. If you don't know, Tampa Bay this year is 13-5, and Green Bay is 14-3, and whoever wins this game will be advancing to the Super Bowl. So all of you Buccaneers and Green Bay Packers fans, definitely be sure that if you can, get out there and root your team, because whoever wins this game will be advancing to the Super Bowl. I'm not sure exactly who the other team is, but please be sure that if one of these is your team, definitely be out there supporting them and everything they can do so that way they can get to that Super Bowl. So that is all I have for this part. As I said, this part was just mainly featuring the forecast for this weekend and then also the forecast for next week. And then, as I said, in the second part, I'll be giving you all the details on the extreme wildfire and the extreme drought that the Southwest is currently seeing. That is coming up in just a minute, so stay tuned. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In the first part, I gave you all the information about the forecast for this weekend and also the early parts of next week. Now I'm really going to get into the much needed rain for the Southwest. As I said earlier in this video, most of you may not know this, but what happened last year is most of you know that throughout 2020, the Southwest, and especially right here, saw their worst wildfire season in the history of the world. We're talking about several billion acres being burned, and also they experienced, because of that, an extreme drought. Did you all know that some places went without seeing rain for 300 days? Today's January 22nd. Imagine standing here January 22nd and going all the way to Christmas, okay? That is how much rain, that is how many days some people went without a single raindrop, okay? I mean, for those of you who like maybe a rain shower once or twice a week, that's fine. But can you imagine not having a raindrop for 300 consecutive days, y'all? That is absolutely unbelievable. So here's the current look at what's currently going on in the atmosphere. Here's our main system that will possibly bring some relief to the Southwest. Here's our other main system that will be affecting the Gulf Coast and the Southeast today. But here is the drought monitor, and you all can see, I've never seen exceptional numbers. I mean, look at that. Cedar Key, Grand Junction, Durango, Colorado, Albuquerque, New Mexico, El Paso, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, Flagstaff, Arizona. I mean, these are some places that have been seeing extreme drought states. I mean, once again, probably around 300 days without a single drop of rain. I mean, look at this whole area right here, ladies and gentlemen, that is not, seeing a drop of rain in, a good amount of days. I mean, look how bad the drought is here. I mean, we are just itching for some rain. I mean, we don't care about a thunderstorm or anything. We just want some rain, y'all. It's crazy. So here's a current look at what's going to be happening as we go into the middle part of January. Here's our main system, as I said, that will track down towards the east and the southeast and eventually bring some relief. During usually this time of year, it's probably likely that we're going to be experiencing a lot of drier conditions, possibly a little bit wetter as you head into the mid and northwestern plains. But still, we're still usually very dry at this time of year. So as he said, here's that, that big trough in the jet stream pattern, bringing all of that moisture down, possibly driving up some moisture from the southwestern Pacific Ocean. So here's the forecast. Here's a little bit. Let's go back now in the forecast. This was last night at 10 p.m. We were starting to see some snow showers way up here in Wyoming, but really nothing here yet, especially in the Southwest. And then as we go into this morning at 4 a.m., still really nothing out there. Friday, 7 in the morning, we were starting to see a little bit of snow showers and rain showers just in the north of Phoenix, but still really not anything that we need to worry about. Now, as we get into the noon hour, now we're going to start to be seeing some more of this, shower and, snow cover, especially as you get into, eastern Nevada, southern Utah, eastern, central and eastern parts of New Mexico. So now we're starting to get some relief, and you all can see this big rain band that is now working its way into places like Sacramento, California. Now, as we go into 4 o'clock, now we're starting to see more snow showers in here. So we're starting to get some relief now. And as you advance into tonight around 8 p.m., now we're starting to see a lot more snow showers as you work your way back into the western mountains. And then as you advance even to 10 o'clock tonight, so we're just talking about several hours of consecutive snow. Here we go, eastern Nevada, whole state of Utah, western Colorado, northern Arizona. Now we're starting to see some more snow action. It may not be rain, but it's still precipitation. I mean, once again, some places haven't seen, a little drop of precipitation over several hundred days, okay? Now, as you go into tomorrow at 4 p.m., now some of this is starting to lift back up to the northeast, but still, it's still lingering around here. Now we're starting to see some rain showers here in LA, a place that was very hard hit for wildfires last season, so anything we can have will definitely help, okay? Now, as we go into Sunday, this is Sunday at 2 a.m., look at all this rain and snow that we're now experiencing in Phoenix, Arizona, in places like Phoenix, Arizona. So thankfully, we are going to get some help with this next system that will come down. Now, look at how much rain and snow we're talking about the next 7 days. Possibly in the mountains of California, possibly around maybe 12 to 18 inches. And look, we're going to finally start to see some rain down here too, y'all. 3 to 5 inches is absolutely amazing considering how many days we went without any rainfall. So, this is absolutely a blessing from God, no doubt about it. So, that is all I have for you all today. Thank you all so much for watching. I deeply apologize once again for my audio issues. I may have found a solution. Me and my grandpa were looking online, we're watching YouTube videos last night, and we may have finally found a solution to my audio problems. We have ordered all the adapters that we need, so hopefully within the next few days, all my audio problems will be resolved. So that is all I have for you all today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a great weekend.